because these churches never popped up over here until the Europeans that came over here and murdered everyone came over here. So if you bomb their churches, then your ass is doing a good deed. As far as I'm concerned, these churches are nothing but they're brainwashed centers to make you worship them as God, while everything dies and become decadence, and you end up being their servants or their prisoners or their drug dealers and all the decades opportunities that's left in the world for you, because they want these big ass edifices around, convincing you that you need to worship them as your God or you ain't shit. And the green light is getting ready to burn all that bullshit up, and I am so happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't sit there and try to act like I'm evil because I expressed the fact of knowing that all this bullshit is coming to an end, and the green light is here to burn this bullshit up. And I don't care who don't like it, because there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You need to be thinking about getting you a bottle of green light protection in your pocket. That's the only thing you can do about it. And then it ain't 100% guaranteed. But when the green light rolls through on your ass, if you got one of those bottles in your pocket, my sister gonna know, oh, she helped my brother, I'm gonna give her ass a pass. Know that.
Make this stuff up, but people don't believe you unless they see it. Like, you've seen it.
So they gonna see it too.
You know,
yeah,
the
so
thing is, it just becomes old hat to you. You're like,
and I know it to
really
be
fired
so.
up.
You can see the lights.
People are like, oh
And
my
you know
God,
I'm not
what?
playing no games with
Yeah,
y'all.
so why don't light a red
wake
light?
up. I'ma burn everybody's
so many
fucking
people.
ass up, because it's not a joke.
It doesn't shock
and
me.
everybody on this planet think
In the summertime, we're
It's not.
upwards of 20 and above. In a 20.
So you can know when I say I, like I explained to you, I'm talking about the spiritual energy that's inside of this encapsulation that was sent here from the
You
sunlight.
might get 13 or 14.
You see the sunlight even in the flashlights acting peculiar.
We get repeat burns. Some houses been burnt 4 or 5 times. So it's a repeat burn. Just to put burning the same old structure. We go put it out and light it again.
See, let me tell you what that is. Them is people smoking crack, acting stupid. Then they get spooked. They get high off that shit and they get spooked. They get to hearing if you never been around people getting high, you won't understand that. But once they get that first blast, they totally change. And look at the X's everywhere. See, this universe is trying to talk to y'all. What y'all did to Detroit and what you did to Iraq and what you done did all over the world, Judgment Day is here. It's time off for that bullshit. The world is getting ready to pay you motherfuckers for all of the horrible, atrocious things you have done with your manipulation of economics to destroy everyone. You can see the X's claiming their position as delivering punishment to you guys everywhere you look. Even the concentration camps have X's on them. Look, everywhere you look, you see those X's. What's above? And so above. So as above, so below. Which really means, in simplicity, my Father's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Which means that the same divine universal principles that the gods abide by in heaven, the people on the earth will abide by too. And I have a green light to purify this earth with it. And I'm going to enjoy burning the fuck out of all of you sorry people that I've walked around this earth and had the displeasure of becoming acquainted with.
They don't have the resources. They don't. Stop it.
But when you're in constant danger or in constant sight, or your property value always dropping because nothing's getting done because taxes aren't there, well, it's a vicious circle.
What it is bank manipulation. They target a neighborhood to destroy because they have a future plan for it, something that they know. It's no different than dropping oil on the ground to run people off. It's no different than sending in wild dogs. Any method that you want to utilize to get people off their land is what they're utilizing. That's all. The fires that get started at night is just so the house that get burnt up doesn't stand a chance on being rebuilt and occupied. You can see the same strategy right here starting in Vancouver now. So many boarded up houses. As soon as you see somebody move in it, it's going to be Espanol. And listen, I don't want nobody on this planet to be trying to say that when I tell the truth, it make me be a racist. The bank is using the Mexican people to destroy the people that live in America. But here's the deal. When I say the American people, I mean the white people, because they're the only people here who call themselves American without having to saying Paris American or France American, all right, or London American. No, but If you any other American citizen, you gotta be African American or Spanish American, right? Or Chinese American. All that old bullshit, you know, just to let you know right off the top. We're biased and racist as hell. Because if you're not white, you're not a regular American. You could think you're American, but we're gonna tell you what you are first by telling you you are a Chinese American. Just so you can remember, you're not an American, you're a Chinese. But we will let you have Americanized rituals. You can pay taxes and everything. But don't forget, you are white, not Hispanic. Okay, that means that don't apply to you because you're white but you're Hispanic, which means you're not white. See, all this stupid shit. So the banks set up circumstances where they destroy neighborhoods by creating crackheads to burn them up accidentally, or send arson with professional jobs where they make money by doing nothing but starting fires, mostly firemen. Now, I ain't trying to talk bad about firemen because I really respect firemen. But unfortunately, you do have some bad people amongst the ranks of the fire department who knows how to start a fire. And so it would just make sense that someone who wanted something to burn up thoroughly would probably hire someone who knows how to make a thoroughly burning fire. And that would probably be someone who went to schools to learn how to put fires out.
Terms. I think it's a phenomenon.
I'm not saying he would do that, but I mean, he's a fireman, which means...
Nobody goes out and burns their own city.
Yes, you do. The reason why I say that is because you have policemen who drive around at night and look at the citizens of the city that they were sworn to protect as people that is in opposition to them. That is a subtle way of burning up your own city, because the city citizens is who pay you your paycheck. You see, so not only do the police burn up their city by acting like that, foolish propaganda, bad food in the stores, all this stuff that all these corporations are doing is nothing but subtle ways of burning up the city. When they all get combined together, you see the reason why the Green Fire is going to do the ultimate city burning. When you read your Bible and you know about Sodom and Gomorrah and everything, the Bible says that God himself came to earth to see if they could find one good person anywhere. Well, I'm going to see how many good people I can find. And we're going to find out, because you know what you could do? You can just buy the green light. Real simple. And get your protection from the green light. Because I need sustainment. And the smart people who doesn't want this shit all up their ass, or the smart people who just know that Assar has done a good job at exposing the bullshit corruption of the Europeans, who wants the world to idolize them and worship them as God as they murder everyone. You see the woman? But my thing is, I'm trying to point that out to everybody. This is not no joke. I told you the lights was going to go green. My sister being the way she is, she said, no, I'm not going to make just the damn street lights turn green. I'm going to make the fire turn green, because it's the same fire, this green fire and this orange fire, sister, again, that I'm going to use to burn their dumb asses up. Now, you done pointed out to them that I and my mom and the rest of the universe has sent you to the earth to fix it. What are they doing? They're still giving their money to the people that broke it. So they're pretty much telling us, fuck y'all. I tell you what, every person that does not buy a bottle of green light is going to be visited by the green light. I'm going to visit everybody. But the people that I visit and find that I've already visited them, because they're going to have my essence to prove that they did something about the world and that I should give them a chance to do something else. And they're going to prove that to me by buying my essence and putting it around their house and on their children and everywhere they want my essence to be. So when I get there, I already know that, oh, I've been here already. I don't need to do anything here anymore because I've already been here. I might as well just keep it pushing. And you don't have to worry about me purifying anything, because I will feel that it has already been purified. And now go to your neighbor's house and see if there's something there that needs purifying. And if I don't find a bottle of green light there, I'm going to purify. I swear. Because that's how I get down. Oh, in case you want to know, my name is Bestet. And I am going to be serving your ass a whole bunch of green tea.
There's so much land to cover and not enough resources to cover it. And then the amount of foreclosed homes and everyone needs a home. Yeah, you can buy a house in Detroit for an awesome price. $1,000, $100, $5,000.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what the banks did. They ruined the neighborhood deliberately so the value of all the houses would go down. Now, who's going to buy a house for $1,000 that needs $300,000 to repair? Guess what? Somebody who the bank is going to say, sorry, even with the house being that cheap, we don't believe that you're going to have the money necessary to do the repairs. So you are a neighborhood risk. Even though the neighborhood is dilapidated, someone is going to tell them that they are a risk because they don't have enough money to make improvements to the neighborhood. Therefore, they're not qualified. Bank policy. So the banks are the ones that's going to buy all the houses because they're qualified to do the necessary upbringing that's going to be part of the status quo recommendations for people considered to be scrutinized and approved to be one that's a recipient of the wealth availability at buying these houses so cheap. So you'll have one Jewish fuck that'll come in and buy all the damn houses and own the whole damn city. And then of course they can manipulate everything they put in the city and it'll all come toward one thing, perpetuation of white supremacy, which means that only people that live in that city is the people who were brought on to the issue of the images of Jesus, the Pope, all these white men, and everybody else that they know the sunlight is going to wake up and may go berserk. You get to get killed or go to the concentration camp. But the green light is saying no, because I'm going to be burning the fuck up out of everything, except for the people who were smart enough to buy the green light. You're going to be the one that receive information from the sunlight to happy progress.
They inherit bad houses. But if no one else cares,
we got houses here that have been literally ruins for 10 years.
The way that the times are, they're short $300 million in the city of Detroit, and they have to cut in all areas.
When they do the tally for Devil, they say it was only maybe 300 runs in a 3-day period. Those 300 runs is not including EMS runs. Those are 5.
Last night, I want to tell you something. Last night, and not just last night, for a whole lot of nights, I'll be laying in bed, I'll be hearing that thumping in the ground. It's real subtle, but I hear it. And I know that the universe is letting me hear it so I can warn you guys that it's a whole lot of stuff going on under the ground around Washington and Oregon. I believe they under the Columbia River. That's what I believe. But anyway, you'll see, I be feeling them. I be feeling all the vibrations. Those thumpers are in the ground thumping here right now. And the spirits that's here, they're coming out of the ground too, because I feel them moving around. And I always know when that type of stuff is going on all the time. Because I feel it. That's how sensitive I am.
Long Island, New York.
And I can feel them moving around. They can move so fast that you won't see them. They can move. They move at night when they come out most of the time.